up, guys? Robert here with the Piston Slap channel, and welcome back to, well, today's my final day for my 5-day road trip on the bike. We've been to Cascade, we've been to all over the dang place. And we're heading to Highvally Ranger station today. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to see a big old RV up in this area, but whatever. Yeah, a little off-road before we call it quits. I mean, gotta have an adventure within the adventure within the adventure, because we've done, oh man, I mean, this was an awesome trip, and I don't want it to end, but all good things have to come to an end eventually. And said goodbye to my my on-road crew, my family, my moto family. We all got split up today. I mean, it was just, it kind of happens that way, I guess. You know, sometimes people want to go a little bit earlier than others, and we kind of got split up from the beginning. I gotta get my dirt legs under me. I've been on so many hundreds of miles of pavement that I've kind of lost the feel of the dirt. Last dirt I did was back on Wednesday evening on my way to begin the trip. I don't remember so many freaking washboards, but yeah, so I've said it once, I'll say it again. We're heading to the Highvally Ranger station, and then from there we're gonna go continue south on the dirt down to Pinehurst Church, and then from there we'll cut back to Highway 55 at Banks, and yeah, we'll see how that works out for today's little moto vlog. It's gonna put me at like 9 or 10 Moto Idaho challenge points in one trip. That's a lot for me. Usually I'll go out and get like 2 or 3 in a day. Holy washboards, man. I can imagine why they're all washboarded when big old diesel trucks and stuff pulling trailers up here and being on the gravel, but public access area, that's not where we want to go. So I have the forest route number in my head. It's like 600 and something, but you know, I've already forgot it. So yeah, that's me. That's typical me of forgetting stuff. I saw a sign that just said Highvally, and I'm like, yep, that's where I want to go. And heck, I might not even be on the right road, but that's the adventure, right? It's a beautiful day. Let's see where we're at. 77 degrees. And potholes and rocks off the center stand. Dang it. Oh well. Pay attention to what I'm doing, I guess. A little more attention. I've been on this road before. I did it with my Trailblazer. I was just out here wandering around last year, I think it was. I wanted to go up this road and see where it went. And I had the family with me, and we kind of just zipped along, and you know, we're going to the left. 626. So, Tripod Creek. This is what I'm expecting pretty much today, is this kind of forced service roads with a gajillion washboards, because that's not what I don't like. I hate washboards. And another thing is I'm looking for I'm looking for camp spots for my trailer. So it's always another thing. It's kind of serving a couple of purposes. Plus, we're still heading in the general direction of home. I had a choice today to make of whether or not I wanted to peel off and take the east side or peel off and take the west side for challenge points. So today's video could have very well been like Warm Lake and Deadwood Reservoir and all that stuff, but you know, I think I like Deadwood and I want to show that to my buddy Tyler, and I think that's going to be a DRZ trip. So yeah. This is another thing that I was telling my riding buddies throughout the trip. Narrow, steep road. Okay. We're at a summit here. I think we go left. Yeah. Cabin rentals. What? Get out of here. That's awesome. Of course, it's like, why did I buy a trailer if I'm going to rent cabins, right? If you can't get your trailer in here and you want to stay here, I guess that's it. And that's a long way down that way. Holy baloney. That caught me by surprise. Kind of gave me the chills. Whatever. Yeah, so the message I had to my friends was, while cruising the blacktop's cool and we got to see so much in adventure and almost go all the way to Canada, man, that is so awesome. That's the farthest north I've ever been. I was 12 miles, I think, 12 miles away from the Canadian border. And I don't know if that's like spectacular to you guys, but you know, I've never been that far north. I'm from Arizona. I mean, Arizona's nowhere near the Canadian border. And where's that go? I don't want to do that. Just stay on the road. And yeah, so it's just a little droppy down trail. Still, that's not where I want to go. Washboards suck, but they can't feel them at 40 miles an hour. Yeah, you miss stuff like this on the trip home, or on the trip anywhere. If you know, you could plan a little detour here or there. That's kind of cool. Or you know, if you really get into the thick of it and you just want to take this the whole way to wherever you want to go, you know, find those roads and find those trails and stuff like that and put it together. 4D coming in at 4D, like 3D. No, just maybe that's the ranch. It's a cabin, 4D. Huh. There's a bunch of cattle out there. It's dry and dusty today, man. Holy cow. Oh, it's a 4D ranch, and there's cabin rentals by reservation. If you needed to know that and you wanted to camp up here, I've never even imagined that there were cabins back in here to rent, but I mean, why not? If those are the cabins over here to my left in the sticks. I don't know if you guys are going to see them. Or maybe. Yeah, I doubt that. That looks like somebody's actual house. There's supposed to be a ranger station out here somewhere. A couple nice There, got some horses. Bike squirming underneath me from all the little roly-poly rocks. But other than that, she's happy. Just clicking along. Real nice, steady speed. Sure glad I got that fender riser. It's from T-Rex Racing, and I'm not trying to sell you guys on a product for the Triumph Tiger 800, but yeah, it just, you know, it's one of those things that riding on roads like this, that TKC 80 almost touches the front fender. So if it picks up a rock and takes it through, you know, it's just going to have to squeeze it through that little fender. You can't even fit your finger between the tire and the fender itself. So when I found out that they had them at T-Rex Racing, but it showed for the 18 model year and newer, which that was the design change in the Tigers. I asked them, I said, will that fit the 17? And they said, well, they didn't know. So I'd have to, they talked to somebody and those people didn't know. And then they finally got back to me on the email and said, hey, listen, if you want to just buy it, try it, don't tear it up. If it doesn't fit, send it back to us, we'll give you your money back. That's awesome right there. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. I mean, you could buy the Tour Tech kit for like 50, 60 bucks if you could find it, if they had it. I was going to do that, and you know, it's a lot of money to me personally, 50 bucks to lift your fender a half inch or a quarter inch or whatever. But whatever to keep the front fender from being ripped off is my thing. And what the paved road, really? Paved road. Okay, I'll buy it. And an old truck. Paved road and an old truck with zip ties around it. And that's the end of the paved road. It was so fun while it lasted. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. You guys know what I said because it was like 5 seconds ago. Oh, fender. The fender riser. So T-Rex is like 20, 30 bucks. And that's here in the US. I think some guys from other countries were looking into it and they chimed in on the Triumph Tiger thing that it was like $40 shipping, which, you know, you can't knock T-Rex for that. They don't control that. I know that ranger station's around here somewhere. Hope I didn't pass it. I know it's on the south side, and there's a tree, so that looks like that might be it right there. What a neat little area. Something biting me. I gotta shave, man. I'm all grizzly from riding 5 days, and that's one thing I don't pack with me is shaving utensils and stuff like that, because come on, man, really? You're going on an adventure ride. Get a little scruff going on, right? I'm not a hunter or any of that crap. I shouldn't say crap because it's not crap, it's cool. I wish I was. I wish I could hunt stuff, but I don't. I hunt down dirt roads and epic sights to go see, and I bring you guys along with a nice view of cattle and rolling prairies and trees and dirt roads like this that I don't really like. But it is what it is. This video might be longer than my standard. I try to keep my videos within 5 to 15 minutes, and that's it. I don't want to go much more than that. Yeah, this is it. I see all the government issued vehicles. It's not hard to spot all white vehicles with like certain little US Forest Service markings on them. Fire danger is high. I don't know if that's a historical building or not. Whatever. Get my... All right, that was Highvally Ranger Station.